So this tutorial is going to introduce you to some of the motion parameters that are in Premiere Pro. I've got a clip here. Let me play it for you very quickly. You can see that there are a number of things going on here. It's just some parameters that have been altered. So we've got it's moving, it's getting larger, it's changing position in the framework up here, and also the scale is changing. So where are those located and how do we find them? So the first thing you're going to do is click in the timeline down here, and that opens up. We are of course in the effects windows here. If you don't have that or it doesn't look like this, click these little lines appearing, select Save Layout. Click down here, and up here in the Effects Control panel, if you'll click that, you'll see these three things right up here. You'll see motion opacity and retiming. Let's do this. Open this little disclosure triangle here, and you see we have position, scale, and rotation. So right beside here is a icon for a stopwatch. That stopwatch is blue here. In order to make keyframes or to make changes with motion graphics, that stopwatch has to be blue. Okay? And I'm going to scroll out of here and I'm going to play this again, and I want you to watch these numbers right here, right, and right down here. Watch them change. So as we play this, watch here. See, these numbers are changing. So those are keyframes. So we made some keyframes, and here they are, these keyframes right here. And you can move, if these arrows are white and not grayed out, that means you've got a keyframe, and you can go to the next keyframe or the previous keyframe. Keyframes right here, right here. You do not have a previous keyframe, but you have keyframes to the right, and you can move to those. When this is grayed out, I don't have any further keyframes. So how do we get rid of these? How do we make them active? Okay, so we can change them simply by left-clicking and hold and dragging a mouse, right? And position, let me explain what each one of these is. Position is the position of the clip in the monitor. The scale is the size of the clip, larger or smaller. And the rotation is, of course, the spin. All right, so we're going to delete all of these parameters and get this picture back to where it was before. It's very simple to do that. There is a reset button here. Anytime you see a hooked arrow, if this is in Premiere Pro or in Final Cut Pro 10 from Apple, a hooked arrow means reset. I can reset each parameter like this simply by clicking these, or I'll Command Z that and put those back. I can reset everything under the motion graphics by doing that and resetting everything there. I'm going to Command Z and put those back. Another way to delete them is to click on this little blue stopwatch right here. I click on this and it gives me this warning, and this warning says this action will delete existing keyframes. Do you want to continue? You click yes, and all those keyframes will be deleted. Right? Then I'm going to click the one for scale and do the same thing. Click OK. I'm going to go do the one for rotation, and it asks me the same question. I'll click OK. So now I have no keyframes, right? Then I'm going to reset this completely, and it comes right back to that. Now there is movement here, but it's actually the cameraman moving the camera around. That's not a rotation. Okay? So that's how you erase all of the keyframes. We're going to discuss how to make keyframes and things like that in later lessons. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it. That's all for today.